A unit of the Canadian Rangers that's already under scrutiny for its members' activities is raising some new concerns this morning. The group's ranks include the man accused of ramming his truck through the Rideau Hall gates back in July. Another member is tied now to militant far-right groups. The whole unit has now caught the attention of some experts on extremism, and Elizabeth Thompson has those details.
The 4th Canadian Ranger Patrol Group is already facing an investigation by the Canadian Armed Forces. Now it's facing new questions. For years, the Reserve Unit has had a website where it's talked about its mission, its duty, the things it does to protect Canadians, things like patrolling Canada's west coast, things like search and rescue, things like community evacuation. But there's one line on that website that has experts like Barbara Perry worried when the group talks about part of its duties being watching for illegal immigrants in Canadian waters.
The language is disturbing. I was quite shocked to see that on their website.
Now, Perry says the problem is that the phrase mirrors the kind of language that is often used by far-right militia groups in Canada. She's concerned that by using that kind of language, that people who are members of those groups will also be attracted to the Canadian Rangers. The 4th Canadian Ranger Patrol Group is the only one of 5 ranger groups across the country that describes its job in part as being watching for illegal immigration in Canada. Normally, that's a job reserved for the RCMP. The group is currently under investigation after CBC News revealed that one of the rangers in that group is also a member of 2 far-right militia groups. Another member of that ranger group is Corey Huron. Now, he is accused of ramming his pickup truck into the gates of Rideau Hall in July. He is facing several charges involving firearms, and there's no indication that he's a member of a far-right militia group. However, many of the things that he wrote about in a letter that he allegedly wrote before this whole incident took place mirror a lot of the concerns of those groups. My colleague Murray Brewster spoke with the head of the Army, Lieutenant General Wayne Eyre. He says he's taking the question of far-right extremists in the Canadian military very seriously.
I am concerned because the threat we're facing, the threat from these organizations that espouse a belief, a vile ideology of hate, it's continually evolving.
20 minutes after Eyre spoke with CBC News, the Rangers' website was changed to eliminate all references to immigration. Elizabeth Thompson, CBC News, Ottawa.